You know, the whole horses, humans, hope thing. It's not just a thing, it's what we do.
I have cerebral palsy, and that can be very spastic.
For Jason, in his cerebral palsy, it mostly affects his lower legs. He was tired of traditional therapy. He didn't want to go to a medical office anymore.
I needed therapy to help my muscles work.
When I come to Equest, I get to stretch on the barrel before I ride, and it helps quite a lot. And then I get on the horse, and then I go off riding.
Sitting in a wheelchair all day, your body's pretty much put in one space. On the horse, that's not the case, because your body's having to work harder to keep you on the horse. My muscles have gotten stronger, my sitting's gotten better.
He's now able to move around without any assistance for short distances, and that tremendously improves his quality of life around the house. I can also tell he has gained confidence in the social aspect of being able to ride with his friend Bradley.
I like coming to Equest because I make friends like Jason, and Jason has cerebral palsy like me.
My friend Bradley and I get to ride together.
He's just coming to the ranch to ride a horse for the day. He doesn't even realize
I don't even
how
realize.
it helps him with his strength, his flexibility.
I really feel like Equest is my family.
I am a veteran of the U.S. Navy. I served for 4 years active and 4 years in the reserves.
I served 23 years in the military. It is a constant battle for soldiers who've been to combat.
As civilians, we think we know what the 1% goes through, and we don't.
It took me about 5 years to actually readjust, and I'm still adjusting.
For any service member getting out, it doesn't matter how long you've been in, there's a way you talk and the way you send texts and acronyms in the military that don't translate into the private sector.
I didn't have a job at the moment. I had just moved here, no friends, nobody to connect with, and at the same time I was battling a very deep depression. I started going through the VA for treatment, and they mentioned that they had a wonderful group of veterans that met at Equest. I started talking to other veterans. We started talking about our experiences in the military. I discovered very quickly that this was not just my safe space, it was their safe space too.
So we're active duty military, and we heard about the veterans program here. We have a 6-year-old little girl named Annabelle. She has Down syndrome.
I literally was jaw dropped when I found out they had the veteran program because, as you know, horses are expensive animals, and it wasn't something that I was going to be able to afford for me or my son.
It is important not only to support the 1% that serves, but to support the percent that supports them and is here while they're gone.
The benefits that we received through their veterans program, my son is able to ride on a scholarship.
It's done miracles for Lyra. Since she's been here, riding about 3-4 years, one, her core strength has greatly increased. Her balance, her confidence.
We were a little apprehensive at first to know if how she would do with all the sensory that comes with it, and it's been just like a complete natural connection for her.
Like, there's nothing like seeing your child feel proud and confident and sit tall on top of that horse and just know that he feels good about it.
She is gaining control and working on strengthening while not even realizing it. She gets to play.
It's a calming effect of being on the horse and being in the arena.
We all leave our problems behind when we walk into this place. I felt very much at home.
There's definitely a bond that I can't even explain. They They feed off each other. When one's having a bad day, I think the other one can tell, and they sort of help each other through that.
It's all about energy. Communication that I have learned from working with an animal that is thousands of pounds, like way bigger than me. They don't speak my language, but we speak energy. And that translates outside in the world.
Each of them have their own personality, and you got to learn that. And some of them are ornery, and some of them are real nice and gentle, just like people.
Equest has been a blessing to Lyric and my family, and it is definitely facilitated her growth.
She works really hard, and she needs some wins throughout her week for sure, and this is the place for it.
I want to tell any veteran out there that if they are in need of help, please reach out. We're here. We're here to help. Don't try to battle it alone. You don't have to.